Today, India has also not just the power in material terms, but also a certain willingness to contribute to the global conversations about global order, and what is good for the international system. In that sense, therefore, however tragic and unfortunate it might sound, the current chaos in the international system has actually boosted the Indian ability to assert itself. Imagine this: had there been no had there been a consensus among great powers, including the United States, Russia, China, France, UK, etc., at the UNSC about how the world should be run, and had there been no Ukraine war, who would have bothered about what India thinks, right? Who would have thought about what India wants in the international system? Who would have considered India to be a major stakeholder in the world order? Nobody would have. So today, sitting in Delhi, the feeling that one gets is that, well, there is chaos in the international system. This is India's opportunity. If things are not, as Mr. Modi correctly pointed out a few months ago, as I said earlier, at the foreign ministers meeting, global governance has failed. Now, he's not lamenting about it, if you ask me. He's basically saying this is our opportunity. So don't, as a saying goes, don't waste a crisis. India is not wasting a crisis. It is articulating a vision that we are a pole in the international system in a multipolar world. India wants a multipolar world. Why? Not because there is an inherent love for multipolarity, but because its chances of becoming a pole are higher in a multipolar world than in a unipolar or bipolar world, clearly. Not because India has any great fundamental civilizational love for the global south, but India thinks that using the global south in many ways is India's pathway towards being a major power in the international system. So there are these very selfish calculations which all countries have, and why not? But I think it is better for the international community today, and for the United States in particular, to encourage the rise of a country like India, because of its democratic credentials, notwithstanding the aberrations here and there, and the ability of the rest of the international community to speak to India with reason, with respect, and with certain amount of equality. And India, of course, comes from a political and historical tradition of having spoken for on behalf of the global South, and it understands where they come from, and it is located in a space which is, very important for the future of the Indo-Pacific, very important for the future of the rise of Asia, very important in terms of checking the aggression of China, globally and regionally. So I think here is a country that should be partnered with by the international community, primarily the United States of America. So, and the Indians have shown that they are willing to play ball if the international community uses the right kind of tools and the language. What does not work with India is that either you are with us or against us. It just doesn't work with India. Remember, it is a post-colonial country with a thin skin. You tell the Indians how to do things, they will not do that. You tell the Indians what's the logic behind something, then they will of course understand the logic. So speak to India as an equal partner. Speak to India as a stakeholder in the international system, and hey, here you have a partner. Here you have a partner who is willing and able to do things for the upkeep of the international system and global order.